Exit made this.
I was down bad. When mommy told me that
It is clear. The only person, according to Marianne and Gary, who would have wanted to do Archie harm was Petitioner. They immediately came to the conclusion when they found his dead body on the driveway that it was Petitioner who must have done it. And again, if that were all it was, I would concede that may not be enough. However, there's other circumstantial evidence here. There's the fact that when the police showed up at at Petitioner's house, red hot on a very chilly morning, which suggested and led to the reasonable inference that he had driven from Long Beach, where he lived, to Torrance to kill Archie before then returning. Now, he alleged at various points
would have, if identified, been able to confirm that he had to get parts for his engine, and that can explain that. So,
one point I want to make before I go too far. What Petitioner argues here today is that essentially the delay itself is the prejudice. He basically argues, and he didn't say the case, but in his briefing he argued under Doggett that he's entitled to a presumption of prejudice, that the mere fact that this was an admittedly lengthy delay is enough to signify by the record. And here I would then just briefly go on to the last point, which is that even if this court finds Petitioner can get through that prejudice gateway, because the Court of Appeal found that was dispositive for the delay, it is not sufficient to just say, well, there was a delay and it was lengthy. Under Lovasco, or I'm sorry, let me take back for a second. Reopen them. And this was one of many, many cases that this particular DA, who handled, again here, Petitioner came forward with another contradictory statement. So again, what the record shows here is at most an investigative delay, unfair, or that it was any more difficult for him than it would have been in 1985. If there are no other questions, Your Honors, I'm prepared to submit.
Thank you very much,
Thank you.
counsel.
I was down bad. When mommy